Sustainability should be important to all of us. It's in our best interest as architects, as a industry and a country to be doing LCAs.
I think that's right. I mean, we do a lot individually, but as architects, these analyses are for 50 years, so that's our kids, our grandkids. It's really important.
Life cycle assessment, also known as LCA, is a method of measuring the environmental impacts of a building.
A life cycle assessment is working out how much carbon is embodied in the various materials, including the manufacturing of the materials, the transportation of the materials within a single structure.
And up over the life cycle of the building, which is a 50-year time period.
Yeah.
Architects are in a position of influence and they have a responsibility with how they design. What LCA does is it provides them the data to help make informed decisions so they can lower the environmental impact of their buildings.
DAA mainly does residential architecture across the country, from renovations to new builds and also a small amount of boutique commercial.
We like to have fun with the designs we do. We feel that a good idea shouldn't cost more.
Pocket House is a project we started a while ago, trying to build a very small, cost-effective house that could be an entry-level home for anyone in New Zealand.
The LCA process starts very early on when we're looking at design efficiency and material selection.
Going through all of the materials, working out the quantities and finding out information about their carbon content.
Looking at the options for substitutions, materials that might perform better that we could substitute without diluting the architecture and the building we are trying to do.
From experience of going through this process with multiple different architects and engineers, I find that it's always quite surprising where the hotspots are. There's decisions that they've made throughout their design process that they think they're making a positive impact, but as the data starts to come through, they realise it doesn't perform as well as they originally thought.
Some of the hotspots in the design were ones that we thought might be, like the concrete slab.
Concrete was identified as a high carbon intensive material, but the current design did not have any cement replacement.
What we learned is that you can reduce the cement in concrete to really reduce its carbon.
So we looked at options where we could increase the amount of cement replacement, lowering the embodied carbon impact. The cladding was identified as another hotspot due to the high impact of the manufacturing stage. However, it does have high durability and low maintenance.
We decided that the cladding was such an integral part of the design that was one thing we maybe wouldn't change. One of them was carpet, which we had no idea about.
Because carpet is replaced several times throughout a building's life cycle, it has quite a high maintenance replacement stage.
So one simple way of making that pocket house perform better is to simply polish the floor and go for area rugs.
Really, without changing the design at all or any of the intention, you can get a much better result.
It really informs the design rather than changes it.
It's like another layer over the top.
The final results performed quite well, but we also looked at an alternative option where we incorporated solar panels.
We found that we could actually get to carbon neutral after a pretty short time frame.
I think if you're interested in doing this, there's no better time than now to get into it, because we were quite daunted by the process. We didn't know what we were up for. We were probably a little bit worried that it would change the design. Really what we discovered is that there's a lot of alignment with what we've designed, and there's a lot of room to keep the concept to its essentials and make it a lot better.